1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wow, that's a long leg. Oh, there it is. I was counting how many seconds. It's a long lag between. It's a long way between. See, I'm counting there. Hi, Gail. How are you? Did you get any of that horrible mess that. Hi, Aunt Bex. Hi, Angie. Uh, Now, Becky, you're on at 1 today, correct? Yes, that's the plan. 1. I think that's what I heard you say. You must have gotten some of that bad weather yesterday. Oh my God, I watched. Okay, good. Um, I was watching Ryan, all you all, and what a friggin' mess that thing. And I watched it like for hours, all day as it moved across the country, and then it came, and then they would have we were in a tornado warning for about 6 or 7 hours. Yeah, a lot of wind, and when the front started to come in and into like northern part of Florida, like Jacksonville, Gainesville area, they were able to expand the map, and the front or the tail of this thing went all the way down to Belize. That's how long the front of the tail of this system was. And it took a while, but some of these like parts of it were moving across the state of Florida at 65, 70 miles an hour. And then there was a tornado, the sirens went off inside the studio at Spectrum 13, which is the local 24/7 news channel out of Orlando. And it was unbelievable. And then watched it. And then when I came, like, I would say within a half an hour of hitting my area, that's when they decided not to cover it as much as they had been covering it all day. I guess everyone was tired of it. Unfortunately, there's the severe thunderstorms, gusts up to 50, 60 miles an hour. And then I'm sitting here and I literally saw one flash of lightning way in the distance, one rumble of thunder, and that was it. And then it kind of went out to sea. And deep freeze, yeah. Our weather's crazy. It was 80 degrees yesterday, and now it's 60. And you have to go to your funeral tomorrow. I hope it's not too cold for you also. Yeah, tornadoes. And it was interesting. They actually, with all the radar and stuff that they have, these guys can look at the radar map and see, if they see red and green, that means one winds are going this way, other winds are going the other way. And they were actually tracking 3 tornadoes. Hi, Deb. 3 tornadoes that were kind of looked like they were going to go right through like Disney in downtown Orlando. But it was nothing at it, but nothing, hit the ground or anything. But can you imagine what would happen if a tornado went through Disney? Disney never closes. Never. Well, I shouldn't say never, because I think they closed once after hi, Barbara. Good morning to you. During one of the hurricanes. But I guess this is the effect of El Nino, all this crazy weather. And we're supposed to get like 79, 80 again, and then it's going to drop again. So it's all over the place. And I'm all over the place. I can't get anything done. I'm in what I would call not a deep freeze, but a deep funk. And I apologize for that. Almost come on, but I figured, well, I'll come on and say hi and see how far we can go. And Becky will be on in less than an hour, so that's a good thing. I have been altering another calendar, and this time I'm doing it in fabric. And I think I may have shown some of this on Sunday. I just took scraps and I sewed them on. So I've got 4 of them done. And this is a like a dish towel that I put 1 coat of gesso on. So I've got, and forgive is my word for this year. So there's 1. And I still have to put a word on this one, but these are all scraps. This is some African fabric that I got from Rosemary a couple of years ago. This was I don't know who I got this from, but it was a whole barn scene. And these kitties were another piece of fabric, and I know that fabric came from Aunt Beck's. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah. What did Gail say about Disney? I missed that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm freezing a bit now. I am cold. Yeah, I can see I'm freezing over, but I'm not freezing on the StreamYard, but I am choppy over on YouTube. And I have no idea what's causing that. I don't have a clue. I mean, I'm crystal clear on StreamYard. You can still hear. I'm sorry. I can see now. I don't even know how to fix it. Do I leave and come back in? I mean, looks so. But I think this is Aunt Beck's kitties. And then just a bit of, I mean, I'm talking, I've got some tiny, I think it's YouTube, yeah. Because on StreamYard, it's clear as a bell. And I've never streamed directly, I've never streamed StreamYard alone. Oh, you sat for her all the time. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Deb. I apologize. Nothing. It's not the camera. Is that the woman that you sat with? Okay, I remember you sitting with somebody. I wasn't sure. You were close to her. Well, sorry for the loss to your family and you. So that's what I've been doing fabric-wise. I mean, it's not slow stitch. Obviously, if it was slow stitch, it would take forever to do. So this is with my sewing machine and just trying out all the different stitches on that sewing machine. So, but it's going to be really heavy. That's weird. And now it shows that I'm frozen on YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I'm afraid that if I do all 12 of these, it would be too heavy. Because I've got them. So I figured I could just use a bull clip, right? And just hang it like so, and then just rotate these 4 through and not attach it to the calendar. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but because it's just with the 4 of them, it's really heavy. Okay, all righty. I have never streamed just through. Oh, thanks, Deb. I am having a lot of fun, and I can rewind the bobbin. Thanks, Janet. And it even looks cool on the back. I think I could just do a thing on the back, and you can drop the foot. But I dropped the foot. Is it a dropped foot? No, that's well, there's a thing in the back of the sewing machine where I can lower I guess the foot. Is that what I'm doing? Dropping the foot? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Because I got plenty of, I mean, I could easily do another. I mean, I've got 8 of these prepped. And that's just, I just painted one side with drop feed dogs. Yes, that's what, yeah. And there's a thing. And then it should be able to like go like so, right? It shouldn't grab the fabric. I tried that, but it didn't work. I'll have to go and look at the directions. So I've got these all prepped. So they're all ready to go. But I could do other things, with them. But anyway, I'm enjoying it because I still have I have, and I don't sew. I'm not like Aunt Bex. And I've never made a piece of clothing, so I have no scraps other than scraps that I have been given or that I've bought. Oh, okay. I haven't seen you. I didn't know you uploaded your new video. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I've never really done that. I know Raul is doing a Valentine's collab, and it looks like it's going to be premiere type of stuff where someone was Oh, need to use the darning foot. Helps keep fabric bouncing under control. Okay. All righty. Hi, Tutu. Hail. Yeah, it's actually, yeah, my feet are cold, my hand cold. My nose is warm. So I don't know what that means. I'm not, my feet are always cold. And I have socks and shoes on. I have my Converse sneakers on. I'm all dressed to go play bridge. Yeah, I am. So we're doing competitive bidding, meaning we're learning how to bid to screw up your opponents. It's really nasty bidding. You try to make an outrageous bid to kind of shut them down and prevent them from making game. At least that's what I understand competitive bidding to be. So I thought, I'm just going to glue. I got all the alphabet pages in, and so I got these in, and then I had some pages already done, and at the suggestion of Barbara and several others, they said to scan them, those pages, and these I peeled off. I cheated, but I scanned this page over here, and I was going to do this. Hi, Janice. I was going to do this over here, but then I thought that's stupid. I should do it side by side. Yeah, my feet are cold. I think that's a circulation thing. They're not cold when it's, cold out. I have not turned on my heat yet. I'm holding out. The coldest it's been now in the house is 68. And I know a lot of you probably have your thermostat set at 68. When I lived in New York, I had my thermostat set at 68. So 68 was the coldest. It was 73 in the house this morning. It's a little cold to take a shower, but I managed. So that's a scan of the A page, and that's out of that dictionary book. So my plan is to fill these pages with whatever this is, And there's the dogs, D for dog. Let's see. And here's E for elephant. And what I thought, one of the prompts in the scavenger hunt, you put it down at 65 at night. Yeah, I probably put it down at 65 at night. I may have even put it down when I left for work. I may have put it down as low as 55 because I wasn't in the house, and the cat had a fur coat. Yeah. It wouldn't take much. It's 73, 74 in here. Now, normally in the summertime, I keep the AC on at 78. And that feels cool enough. When it's 90 out, 78 feels really cool. So one of the prompts in the scavenger hunt is to doodle. So this is my plan. When I have these open spaces in these, I'm going to doodle in these open spaces throughout wherever, Okay, so you're 68 during the day. So and I guess you get used to it. I mean, I am getting used to the cooler weather. I am. I'm not as cold. But I have jeans on and socks and sneakers and a long sleeve shirt on. 75 at least year round. Yeah. 75 is a nice temperature though. 74, but you're still cold. Yeah. My grandmother lived with my parents, and my poor grandmother, she would complain to my father that she was cold, and all he would say to her, put another sweater on. He was really not very nice. So here's F. And I got fireflies, fishing, fangs, fireflies, fang, fish, and the letter F, fork, figs. It's kind of fun, right? So let's go. What do we have here? All right, we're on H. So let me turn these over. And I have, my Shih Tzus who couldn't take being that warm indoors, I think. Our moms would say, put a sweater on and get up and move around. That's true. Moving around. Yeah, that's true. So I'm going to use this as the H for hook, not for the fish. I've used this before. I think this is in my Funky Fish book. I love that. Well, I was sewing scraps together with paper behind it. That was Becky's suggestion. And then you peel the paper off. And there was one of those things on Facebook, groups that you might be interested in joining. And there was one, it was about, using up scraps. And this is a beautiful quilt, a huge quilt, like almost maybe, a queen size quilt, all made up of tiny, it's like scrap like that. I've thought about doing that. 235. Holy crap. California is so expensive. I'm on a budget plan, so I don't know. I mean, I know it's a thing. Now, I'm using electricity. Using on the porch, which is not insulated. Highest, it's 100 or something. This for a hook, and you got to have a horse, right? So I'm going to have to cut the horse. I want to keep the head. So let's see, what do I have to cut? A little bit here. It's 37 here. Well, that's not bad. 37 mid-January. Can you believe it's January 10th already? I can't believe it's January 10th already. I can't. God, I cannot believe it's January 10th already. I'll cut that down some more. My neighbor across the street is having a block party Saturday. Bring an hors d'oeuvre and yourself. That's what the directions were, and I don't have far to go. It's across the street. That's cold. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're in Tennessee. Yeah. The weather's an interesting. Okay, I'm going to put that like so and click this off. And I have to say, every time I open this book, it smells delicious. I mean, it smells like flowers. And it's because I'm using this. This is my new, I wanted to show it to you in its packaging. This is my new go-to glue, and it's wrinkle-free. Now, I haven't tried it on, well, this will be big paper. Wrinkle-free on most papers, no clump formula, acid-free. And that's what I'm using. And it's sticky. It's like sticky like a yes paste. I would have to say it's like almost yes paste in a stick, and it smells really good. Hi, Marguerite. Marguerite, yes, from beautiful BC. I bet you it's cold there. I think you're in for a real cold snap. I think Carol. I have Calgary on my weather thing. I've got Calgary, Vieira, where I live, Cape Cod, and Salt Lake City on my weather app. So that's it. Directions. Oh, remove cap. No kidding. Wow, that's heavy. Turn base slightly to extend glue stick. At least 2 strikes, because 3 strikes and you're out, I guess. Bond items quickly. Cap firmly. Oh my God. Someone had to write those directions. I mean, literally, someone had to say, take the cap off. I find that very funny. Oh, that would make a nice tag, though, wouldn't it? Look at that. Perfect. Like I need to save that. Anyway, here we go. I'm not going to save this. Don't tell anybody. I'm throwing that out. So I'm recycling it. All right, so here we go. I'm twisting the cap off. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like flowers. It's floral, I would have to say. We talked about doing maybe a funny reels with people, sniffing your glue. Yes. It tells you to replace the cap firmly. Replace the cap. It does. That's 1 swipe, 2 strikes. I like the fact that they're telling you 2 strikes. Wouldn't swipe be a better word than strikes? That's not a strike. Strike is like, hitting something, right? But that's their terminology. 2 strikes. And I'm twisting this to bring up the top. All right, 2 strikes and you're out. No, you're out. Anyway. So. It's very sticky. But, it's silly to complain about a glue being too sticky. I mean, no wrinkles. The real test would be if you put down a real big magazine picture, that would be the real test. They're all sticky already. I did use this paste the other day to finish out the rest of these. Oh, it's good stuff, but man, everything is so sticky when you're done. I mean, you clean it up with soap and water, but it's easy to clean up. I'm halfway through, maybe 3/4 of the way through my second 8-ounce tub of 16-ounce tub of Yes paste. So I've been known to use it. All right. Stick this down. Maybe I'm going to stick this down like so. See, now I have, hi, Safia. Now I have room to doodle. Safia, I really enjoyed seeing your, I should have cut that. You're doing gel plate January gel plate, or January doing a lot of jelly print. I think I saw those. They looked really very pretty. Every time I see them, I'm so I want to try again. I haven't given up, but you know I have a thing about it. Now I have this for horses. These are, I do believe these are the Easter Island statues on Easter Island. And then you have to wonder who built them, how they built them, or if they weren't built there, how did they get there? But you've got little pieces of maybe a little horse piece here, or maybe put these guys down here. Maybe I'll put these guys down here. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. We'll go like so. That's how I'm going to measure. I saw the really, oh, for E. Oh, I have the elephants. But maybe I could put it, yeah, maybe I could do that. Yeah, I have to, maybe I could put a thin strip of those right on the elephant page. Good idea, Barbara. Again, this is one of those cruise line catalogs that they finally realized I'm not going on one of their cruises. They finally stopped sending me. Hi, Nettie. Okay, Ann. Oh, okay. I think you told me. Yeah. I think you mentioned that before. All right. I like gluing the paper. Stick that right there. And you have a little wiggle room. You can wiggle it around a little bit. And then I'll doodle up here. I'll do a little doodle. I'll stick these two guys up there. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, that's gonna go on the E page. That would be really cool. Let's see. I don't have any other H stuff. Hot dog, hamburger. I can stick these. Let's see. Let's do this. I actually, yesterday's prompts for Kathy and Colleen's page was, I think, Amber, eternal, and draw a figure. Someone very, very cleverly said, well, it's a figure. So if you didn't want to draw a figure, then you had an out, which I thought was pretty cool. I actually drew a figure. I'm so proud of myself. And it looked like something. You could say, oh, yes, that's a figure. And I love the fact that the substrate for this year is used envelopes or envelopes. And I have a whole bunch of, envelopes. I save envelopes. I saw, and I almost did this today, but I just, see, now you get a little of this up here and then it gets really sticky. It's called hyena. Yes, that would be a good H word. Laughing hyenas. I think they're the fastest land animals, aren't they? They're really fast. Oh, thank you, Safia. I'll check that out. All right, so the H's are done. And let's turn the page. I have envelopes because I was, as you know, I did this in another book, and there's stuff in here for KLM. Isn't that the name of an airline, KLM? NOP, WXYZ, oh no, EFG. Oh my gosh, no I. Isn't that weird? Well, That's okay. I'll have to come back to that when I have some eye stuff. I mean, they've got eye stuff, and that's an Ibix. Ibix. Kibitz? No, it's not a kibitz. It's an Ibix, right? I think that's the name of that bird. Let's see. What is this? Isn't that weird? I wrote this very, very faint so I could erase it and use ink. That's what I was thinking. I could just throw something down, just splat. Thank you, Barbara. I think, oh, the belly button, any. I can ask Susan for that because she has a great delight, and she has a picture of a belly button that she flashes when Rosemary is streaming, and I don't know why. I should have never reacted to it. That's the first mistake. I reacted to it, and since I reacted to it, of course, what does she do? She taunts me with it. She taunts me, but a belly button. All right, I'm gonna splatter some ink on here. And how about here? I got this nice little set of acrylic Indian ink. This is, I know I digress. This is what's left of a rubber band ball. It was a ball about yay big, and it was just all rubber bands. And I got it at the UPS like mail store where you can mail, return and mail stuff. And it bounced like a rubber ball, but it was solid rubber bands. And I've had it for several years, and this is what's left of it. So I'm going through the rubber band. You don't have, now I used to have rubber bands all the time. Yeah, coffee sounds good. I already had my coffee. All right, let's do it. This is a fairly inexpensive set of acrylic inks by Montmartre. I buy quite a bit of their products, and they're very reasonably priced. And got this beautiful teal, and it's got a little hot tea. I bought an interesting tea maker. I have a teapot, but then I bought this other thing that allows you to brew loose tea, one serving at a time. And it's pretty cool. So I've been having hot tea. So I've got this beautiful teal. What else? Teal. How about teal and orange? What the heck? Invertebrate worms. Yep. I could look for some worm pictures. I put all the other magazines. I put the magazines in the other room. Otherwise, I could go through a magazine. I could go through a sticker book too. Hi, Janet. How are you? Happy New Year. All right, let's just do something like this. Isn't that a pretty teal? Oh my gosh, isn't that gorgeous? It's such a nice dark. That is a pretty color. That is really pretty, I think. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. That is a pretty color. And see, it didn't go through. I better not put that down on this, otherwise that would, well, that's okay, right? Well, actually, yeah, but it's actually, they're calling it a teal. But it's a pretty dark teal. It might help if I turn a light on. Let's see. Yeah, because teal is more turquoisey, but there's a little bit of turquoisey. Isn't that pretty? All right. How about a little orange? if you crepe it, that another prompt. I words, yes. That's still pretty wet. Why don't I blot that? I got a little blotter. Ooh. And then you can print with the blot. I like that. So many different instruments, yes. They have an iron, ice cream, Indian, iceberg, iris, and blue. They got, but that would be good. And instruments, yes. I'm so afraid of the orange. I don't know why. It's pretty orange, right? Now that looks more like, yeah, I think that's good. That's good enough. Move some of this up there. Oh, yes, thumbs up would be great. Thank you. Give me the finger, please. Yes. No, it's laggy. It's very laggy. It has been fuzzy in and out. It's been laggy. It's, yeah. And maybe it's because it's hump day or hub day, whatever you want to call it. And when I look at this later, am I going to know that's ink? I think so. I could have done the ink. I could have done the string thing. Do you remember? A couple of people are doing this thing again. I remember when that was fun. I started to tell you, and I don't want to get all yucky because I'm going to be playing bridge in a half an hour. All right. I'll stick this back over here. Put the rubber bands back in there. All righty, I'm happy with that. Whoops, I got a little juice there. And again, if that gets over on this page, it's okay because it's ink and this is the I page, right? And then IJ, all I have is a big page of jewelry. Very pretty. So I'm just going to glue this. Oh, we'll see how wrinkly this gets. Because this is a big page. And this will be a good test to see whether this wrinkle-free. See, I think they say wrinkle-free on most papers. I think it's more like wrinkle-free for most users. Because there's a way of, oh, I got a little orange there. That's okay. You know what I mean? I think it's in the application. And I'm going to cut off just a wee little bit of this. Precise measuring, as I want to do. All right. And let's see if I can. Oh boy, what do I get? Let's see. Becky and Debbie and maybe somebody else in here. I remember a couple of months ago, I was trying to use my, what is it called? The fabric, the thing that you roll to cut. What the hell is that called? I wish I was wrinkle-free. What the heck? I forgot what is this? I can't remember the name of this. Rotary cutter. You remember when I was using it and it wouldn't cut? And then you said, no, that's for a left-hander or right-hander. Well, apparently you can set this up for whether you're a right-hander or a left-hander. And I had it set up for a left-hander. And when I put the new blade in and put it in this orientation for a right-hander, guess what? It worked. But I didn't realize you can either put the blade on either side, depending on whether you're a righty or a lefty. Are they all like that? They must be all like that. But I somehow, when I changed the blade, I ended up putting it on the wrong side. And thanks to my sewing friends, they are the ones that said, hey, that's on the wrong side. And that was it was. Let's see if I can hold this down and get this. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So I'm going to put the glue on the page, not try to put it on the picture. So let's kind of go like this, come down like so, come across like so, and go in the crease. And go up and down, 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strike, 4, 5 strike, 6 strike, 7 strike, more. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna go across like so. I don't have one of those things. You know, one of those scraper things. I need some glue there. All right, I got some. I can look down and see the sheen to see where I missed. All right, here we go. Wow, it is wrinkle free. It is wrinkle free. Look at that. Yeah. There's a couple of bubbles where I probably didn't get the glue on it, but I'm happy. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty jewelry? Isn't that? And I put it down with my wrinkle-free glue stick. And Angie wishes that she were wrinkle-free. Yeah, I got lots of wrinkles. I love this for lion. This is, I think this is the lion from Lion King, if I'm not mistaken. I never saw Lion King. I haven't seen the movie. I'm watching an Australian sitcom that takes place in Sydney, Australia, that my son recommended. And I don't know whether I like it or not, but I've been watching it. It's called Fisk. We don't have any Aussies here today, but I don't know how old the series is, because by the time it makes it to, isn't that pretty? I love it. It is striking. Now the question is, do I put him here or here? I think I'm going to put him here. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. I don't think I've ever ordered jewelry from Amazon. I've ordered pretty much everything, but I don't think I've ever ordered jewelry. All right, do I have anything in here? No. Throw that on the floor. NOP. Oh, holy mackerel, there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. KLM. Let's see if I have any L's in here. Oh, let's see. Why would this be? Oh, that must be for, what would this be in? Why would this be in here? For K, L, or M? It's not a photo. I don't even know who that is. That's P for postal. Okay. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. What? I must have been. Oh, mother. Thank you, Ampex. Oh, look at that. Lighthouse. That's perfect. All right. What else is in here? And another lighthouse. Oh, and lightning. Woohoo. And lettuce. Lettuce. And mashed potatoes with lots of butter. And lobster. And lemon. And lime. Wow. Bye, Gail. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Stay warm. All right. Don't know what that is. Loin? Tendons? I don't know. I'm going to throw that out. That's what I'm going to do. But that's what that is, mother. We now have some nice pictures to go on the other side of the lion. The P is for postal. All right, let's put these little ones. I gathered these at least. I started an ABC journal, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. And I just found it. I'll put this. You know, it's hard because I almost don't want to put anything with this because it's such a stunning picture and this takes away from its stunningness. Does that make any sense? Bye, Joyce. Thanks for stopping by. You have a good day. Janice, rather. You have a good day also. You know, I'm going to hold off putting this down because I'm thinking maybe some doodling or something with black and yellow ink or paint over here. Do you agree? I mean, this is a nice picture of a lighthouse, but I hate to just add a bunch of little crap, like, you know, put a piece of lettuce here. That just doesn't, I don't know, it takes away from the, well, I would cut this. You mean to cut this off? Yeah, I would cut this off. I'd cut it so it would be here like that. I don't know. I'll just glue down the line for now. So you could doodle in all the black and white rings of the lighthouse. Yeah, I could. Yeah, or I could, yeah, that's another thought. Or I could just put a piece of black cardstock. I have black paper, not cardstock. Well, for sure the lion's going down. For sure the lion's going down. And again, I'm going to glue here. Come down like so. Come across like so. Come across like so. Whoop. Now again, the problem, these little sticks, they're little sticks and they don't make it in big sticks. And it's not cheap. I had to buy a bunch of vitamins from Amazon. They're supposed to be delivered today. No. Okay. There. I'll come back to that. Hi, Carol. Tribal type doodles. Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. Or even I can make like a tribal, like maybe some sort of stamp. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly what there's a tribal type of drawing doodle that I did in my doll journal with my African paper dolls, and it's a zig, like this. It has a loop and a loop and a loop and a loop, and they're black and orange. I could do black and with white. That's what I'm going to do. I think that's great. Thank you, Deb. Good idea. Good idea. Hi and bye, Carol. Did Carol come and go? This is, yeah, her second channel. What's that? Oh. Look at this. This is my M page. Hi, Pam. I really like this page. I'd already had mosquito, mouse, and moose. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thanks, Janet. And I'm just leaving this page, and I'm gonna just and doodle, 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 doodly, doodly, doodly. I just like that page. So we're leaving that one. And now we're going on to N. And look at that owl eye. Isn't that a cool picture? Yeah, I like the mouse page. Yeah. Look how that owl that owl is in the crux of a tree, but is so well camouflaged. But this is what also, I have this. So this is going to be kind of creepy, but I'm going to love it. So I'm just putting down on this page is the owl and the octopus. Yes, I love it. If I have to say so myself, I really like it. All right, so let me trim. I'll fold it. Mm-hmm. What are you doing, Deb? We have to guess what Deb's doing. Beading. I think Deb's beading. Am I right? Is she beading? I just like using my fingernail. It works really well. See? Yeah, Barb, knowing people want to know what Deb's doing, right, Barb? That's interesting. That won't go through that, but it went through the other way. I don't understand that at all. Yep, beading. Yep. Oh man, you can see some of the stuff that Deb is making. She is on a beading rampage. Good to see you, Safia. Enjoy dinner and the rest of your evening. How are we doing on time? Okay. We're good. Again, Aunt Bex is coming on at 1. And at 2:30, Devin is coming on. So you have a nice afternoon lineup. And I'm going to go learn more about competitive bridge and how to take out your opponent with a preemptive bid. Opening the bid with 3 something throws your opponents off, because if they stay in the bidding, then 3 p.m. is, that's Shannon's on too. Yes, I forgot. Thank you, Becky. Shannon is on also. Shannon does beautiful, all sorts of stuff, knitting and crocheting. Okay. Let's see, get this down. There you go. See, the problem with bridge is there's so many rules that have numbers associated with, that's the, in order to open, you have to have 13 to 21 points in your hand. And an ace is worth 4, king 3, queen 2, jack 1, etc., etc. And then you add another point to length. So if you have 5 cards in your 5-card suit and you get a point, a 6-card suit, you get 2 points. And then there's 3 points for a void and 2 points for a doubleton and 1 point for a singleton. And, and then you got to add all of that up. And then you've got to figure out whether you got enough for an opening bid. However, if you don't have an opening bid, but you have a 7-card suit and less than opening bid, you can do this preemptive thing where you can open 3 of something. I have you all confused? Because I'm surprised I even remember. So we'll put the octopi right under his eye, I think I've moved this around several ways. Well, I think I did it that way. Then you get more of the tentacles. I have an octopi in my eye, an octopus in my eye. No wonder I can't see. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it that way. All right, let's see. Hi, Andrea. It's good to see you. I think this will be the last thing I glue on, and then I will say adieu, or adios, or hasta la vista, baby. Buenas tardes. Auf Wiedersehen. Bon voyage. Ciao. It's very sticky. This is sticky stuff. Is that how I had it? Good enough. Stick that here. I missed a little glue here, but that's okay, right? You just pick it up and glue it down, maybe, perhaps. Come on. Okay. All right. I like that. All right. I should have done something. I should have, but I didn't. And that's aloha. Yes. Okay, folks. Well, thanks for stopping by on Hump Day or Hub Day. It's in the middle. So it's halfway there, halfway gone, or halfway home, or halfway whatever. So be sure to go over to Aunt Bex and see what she's up to. And I'll see you Sunday if all is good. Bye.